Hey, what's up guys, it's Sayak, and let's get to the Mi Mix 2. So the original Mi Mix launched by Xiaomi a couple of years ago, maybe a year back, was more of an experiment that Xiaomi tried to do for maybe getting into this bezel-less design cues of smartphones, and it was not kind of meant for the mass sale and to reach to the mass, because Xiaomi was not that interested in promoting their device. But definitely this phone changed the whole trend of smartphones in the design cues in 2017. So there was definitely the Samsung S6 Plus, S6 Edge, and then the S6 Edge Plus, and then the S7 Edge, and the Note 5, Note 7 definitely. But this phone changed the whole map of smartphone design cues that we see in 2017. Therefore, the sequel to the original Mi Mix, the Mi Mix 2, this is more of kind like a downgrade to the original, because to make it a more accessible, and by any means the original Mi Mix was not an easy phone to handle because that had a 6.4-inch screen, even though in the footprints of a 5.5-inch display, but the screen was like it had no bezels, and even for big hands it was really a pain to use. So this time the Mi Mix 2 is made more accessible so that people could approach the device normally as you would go for a phone. And definitely this time it's for the masses. The downgrade of the Mi Mix 2 is in a sense of its aesthetics, like it was more of a device that could not be probably used in a day-to-day usage because it was too big, and it was kind of things that we keep as experiments and specimens kind of thing for maybe a trend forward. So it was kind of that, and the Mi Mix 2 is more of a consumer product. So coming to the specs, it is definitely having the 835 chipset, and the screen to body ratio in the Mi Mix 2 it's a decrease, definitely making it a little bit less fragile, if not a whole lot. And definitely the screen is again a bit smaller. It's a 6-inch screen from 6.4-inch screen. That was whopping. And then they have gone the bezel speaker that vibrated the fame on the original Mi Mix, that could produce the sound, with a speaker on top of the frame like the Essential phone, just at this something like this when screen meets the edges somewhere like here. So definitely in these kinds of bezel-less displays, especially with the Mi Mix 2 and the original Mi Mix, consuming media and stuffs like that would be so immersive, and that is the fact of the phone itself, right? So let's see how it turns out in the real world, and does it affect the sales at all compared to the original Mi Mix. The party is not yet over. There are two versions of Mi Mix. The one is the normal version, and there is a special edition with the Mi Mix 2. Everything remains the same, but there's a difference in the RAM. The special edition gets an 8 gigs of RAM, whereas the Mi Mix 2, the normal edition, gets 6 gigs of RAM. And the special edition, the difference is only that both the phones are ceramic body, but the normal edition has metallic rails which are matte black, whereas the special edition does have whole ceramic body which blends into the glass of the front panel. So there is no metal, just full ceramic body, and that's the special edition. So that's been it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and what do you think about the newly launched Mi Mix 2 over the Mi Mix, which was kind of a little bit better and more futuristic than its sequel? But the Mi Mix 2 is definitely faster because of the 835 and other upgraded specs, with just a little bit lower battery capacity. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment sections below, and probably I'll catch you in the next one.